Have you ever been frustrated waking up more than twice a night to urinate? If you're over 70 and find yourself repeatedly getting up to use the bathroom, you're not alone. And it's not just in your head. There are real changes happening in your body. What many don't realize, however, is that these changes can often be eased or even reversed with small adjustments, especially related to what and when you eat. Years ago, I believed nighttime bathroom trips were simply part of aging because everyone around me seemed to experience it. I accepted it too until I discovered that many older adults have successfully cut down these interruptions. There's no magic pill or complicated diet needed. The bladder is actually more sensitive than most think, particularly to diet, hydration, and movement. In this video, I'll share 7 simple proven strategies to help reduce nighttime urination starting tonight. You'll learn which foods help relieve bladder pressure, how to train your body to maintain a steady, calm rhythm, and a bedtime habit that could help you sleep for hours without waking. This is especially important if you live alone, suffer from joint pain, or feel groggy in the mornings. Poor sleep affects everything: your memory, mood, balance, and confidence. But it doesn't have to be this way. Stick with me as I walk you through each step carefully. One of these 7 habits might be just what you need to sleep through the night again and wake up feeling refreshed. Let's dive in. Step number 1, eat dinner earlier. One of the most effective changes you can make to reduce nighttime bathroom trips is to have dinner earlier, ideally at least 3 hours before you go to bed. Eating late, especially heavy meals, keeps your body in active digestion mode well into the night. This means your body is processing more fluids, putting extra pressure on your bladder, and causing more sleep interruptions. On the other hand, finishing dinner earlier gives your body enough time to process fluids before you lie down. There's a solid physiological reason behind this. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at concentrating urine, which leads to producing more urine during the night, particularly if digestion is still ongoing and fluids are still moving through the system. Eating earlier shifts this process to your waking hours instead of nighttime. I recall a man named Harold, 78 years old, who used to eat dinner around 8:30 p.m. He believed that going to bed right after dinner would help him sleep better. Instead, it kept his bladder overactive. After moving his dinner time to 5:30 p.m. and limiting water intake after 7 p.m., he reduced his nighttime bathroom visits from 3 or 4 times to just once. This isn't magic. It's your biology working with you, not against you. Plus, eating earlier also encourages deeper sleep, which supports brain health, memory, and overall energy. Try this tonight. Have a lighter meal, avoid soups or salty foods, and finish eating by 6 if possible. Then pay attention to how your sleep changes. You might be surprised at the difference even within the first week. Step number 2, boost potassium with vegetables. Another highly effective but often overlooked way to reduce nighttime urination is by increasing your potassium intake, especially through potassium-rich vegetables that won't cause a spike in your blood sugar. Potassium plays a crucial role in balancing sodium levels in your body. When sodium is well regulated, your body retains less water, which means your kidneys don't have to work overtime producing urine while you sleep. One of the best vegetables for boosting potassium is spinach. It's packed with potassium, gentle on the stomach, and easy to digest when lightly cooked. Adding a small serving of spinach at dinner or in a soup can help support your bladder throughout the night. Another excellent option is avocado. Although technically a fruit, it's often treated like a vegetable because of its savory flavor. Avocados are low in sugar, high in potassium, and naturally help reduce fluid retention. Here's an important point that many people miss. When your potassium levels are low, your body clings to sodium. This sodium retention pulls water into your system, forcing your kidneys to work harder, which results in waking frequently during the night to urinate. But when you get enough potassium from the right vegetables, your body relaxes. This means less strain on your kidneys, reduced urgency, and fewer sleep disruptions. I remember a 71-year-old woman named Carol who told me about her experience. She had been taking a diuretic for blood pressure and was waking up about 5 times a night, leaving her exhausted. After including steamed zucchini and half a cup of baked sweet potato in her dinner 3 times a week, both rich in potassium, her nighttime bathroom visits dropped to just once per night. This change greatly improved her quality of life. The goal here isn't to eat an overwhelming amount of vegetables, but to make smart choices by selecting foods that gently support your kidneys and bladder. Leafy greens like kale and Swiss chard, cooked beets, and even cooked mushrooms can all contribute. Keep your portions balanced and try to vary your vegetable intake over time. Your body will respond positively. Also, this potassium boost works best when paired with a low-sodium dinner. That way, potassium isn't struggling against too much sodium. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us continue sharing valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now let's keep going. Step number 3, cutting back on caffeine and hidden stimulants. Caffeine is often the first thing people think of when addressing nighttime bathroom trips. But many older adults are unaware of just how many common foods and drinks can overstimulate the bladder. It's not only the afternoon coffee that causes issues. Even small amounts of caffeine found in everyday items like chocolate, iced tea, or certain herbal teas can continue to affect the bladder hours later. Surprisingly, even decaf beverages often contain trace levels of caffeine that can trigger bladder activity. The bladder is a muscle, and like any muscle, it responds to what you put in your body. Stimulants such as caffeine, theobromine, a compound in chocolate, and even some artificial sweeteners in sugar-free items can make the bladder more sensitive and reactive. This heightened sensitivity can lead to more frequent urges to urinate, especially at night. By simply reducing or eliminating these triggers, especially after mid-afternoon, you may notice a significant improvement in nighttime bathroom visits. Consider George, a 78-year-old who believed his frequent nightly trips to the bathroom were just part of getting older. He insisted he avoided caffeine after lunch, but after a closer look at his evening habits, it turned out he was unknowingly consuming stimulants. A piece of dark chocolate with dinner, a sugar-free mint before bed, and a so-called herbal tea that actually contained black tea. Once he swapped those out for genuinely caffeine-free alternatives and natural sweeteners, like honey or a banana, his nighttime wake-ups dropped from 4 times to just once. This change isn't about giving up all pleasures. It's about giving your body the quality rest it needs. Sleep is crucial for heart health, hormone regulation, and immune function. One of the simplest and most effective ways to support your well-being is by paying attention to what you consume after 2 or 3 p.m., as those choices can directly impact how many times you're waking up during the night. To help your bladder and improve sleep, consider switching to caffeine-free drinks like chamomile tea, warm milk, or cinnamon tea in the evening. Replace sugary or artificially sweetened snacks with naturally sweet fruits. These small, mindful adjustments can significantly enhance nighttime comfort and help you sleep more peacefully. Step number 4, strengthening your bladder through pelvic floor exercises. An often overlooked factor behind frequent nighttime urination in older adults isn't just diet or hydration, it's the strength of the pelvic floor muscles. Just like other muscles in the body, these supportive muscles can weaken with time, especially due to aging, childbirth, or past surgeries. When your pelvic floor loses tone, your bladder doesn't receive the support it needs to hold urine through the night comfortably, leading to more frequent and urgent trips to the bathroom. The encouraging news is that, like any other muscle, your pelvic floor can be trained and strengthened. With regular exercise, you can improve bladder control, reduce sudden urges, and enjoy longer periods of uninterrupted sleep. While many people have heard of pelvic floor exercises, commonly called Kegels, most aren't sure they're doing them correctly. The good news is you don't need special equipment or a gym membership. These exercises are simple and can be done discreetly anywhere. To perform a Kegel, tighten the same muscles you would use to stop urination midstream. Hold this contraction for about 3 seconds, then relax. That's 1 repetition. Aim to complete 10 repetitions in a row, 2 to 3 times a day. Done consistently, this small commitment can lead to major improvements in bladder control. Take Carol, for example. a 72-year-old who had been waking every 90 minutes throughout the night to use the bathroom. Her disrupted sleep was taking a toll on her energy levels and overall well-being. After committing to daily pelvic floor exercises, she noticed a significant improvement in just 2 weeks, sleeping nearly 5 hours at a stretch. By the end of the month, she was only waking up once per night, and mostly out of habit, not urgency. It's important to understand that pelvic floor training isn't a quick fix, but with patience and consistency, it offers long-term benefits. Strengthening these muscles helps you reclaim restful, restorative sleep, improves daytime confidence, and lets you enjoy your routine without constantly worrying about restroom access. This step isn't just about avoiding nightly trips to the bathroom. It's about restoring your quality of life. Deep, uninterrupted sleep supports physical healing, emotional stability, and mental clarity. So give this practice the time and attention it deserves. Your bladder, your body, and your peace of mind will all thank you for it. Step number 5, removing bladder, irritating foods from your diet. What you eat throughout the day can have a bigger impact on nighttime bathroom trips than you might think. Many people don't realize that certain foods can irritate the bladder lining, making it more sensitive and less capable of holding urine for long stretches, especially during the night when your body's supposed to be resting. Some common dietary triggers include citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits, tomatoes and tomato-based sauces, spicy dishes, artificial sweeteners, and even chocolate. While these foods may offer nutritional benefits, they can be harsh on sensitive bladders, similar to poking a sleeping bear. For those with bladder sensitivity, these seemingly harmless choices can lead to frequent nighttime awakenings. Take Richard, a 78-year-old who regularly enjoyed a spicy bowl of chili and an orange before bed. He believed he was making healthy choices, adding fiber, vitamin C, and warmth to his evening routine. Yet every night, he found himself waking 3 or 4 times, struggling to return to sleep. After adjusting his dinner to exclude known bladder irritants and replacing them with gentler options like oatmeal, grilled fish, and cooked vegetables such as carrots, the change was remarkable. Within just a week, he was able to sleep 6 hours straight, something he hadn't experienced in years. This step isn't about eliminating flavor or joy from your meals. It's about recognizing how your body changes with age and learning what foods your bladder can still tolerate comfortably. Paying attention to what you eat, particularly after lunch, can make a significant difference in how often you wake up at night. If you suspect your bladder is reacting to certain foods, try removing them for a week and see how your body responds. You might be surprised at how much more peaceful your nights become and how much better you feel during the day. Step number 6, establishing timed nighttime bathroom routines. A commonly missed strategy for reducing nighttime bathroom visits has less to do with what you consume and more to do with when you visit the bathroom in the evening. Many older adults wait until the urge to urinate becomes strong before heading to the toilet. However, by that point, the bladder may already be overfilled or irritated, increasing the likelihood of multiple overnight wake-ups. This is where timed voiding comes into play. Far from being just a simple trick, it's a widely recognized and effective technique, often used in elder care settings and recommended by continence specialists globally. The idea is straightforward. Begin using the bathroom on a set schedule in the evening, even if you don't feel a strong need. For example, start going every 2 hours, beginning around dinner time, ending with one final bathroom trip immediately before bed. Don't skip or delay. This practice conditions the bladder to function proactively instead of always responding to urgency. Consider Harold, an 82-year-old who was waking 5 times each night, leaving him tired and frustrated every morning. He assumed this was an unavoidable part of getting older, but after his granddaughter, a nurse, suggested trying a consistent evening bathroom schedule, Harold noticed a difference in just a few days. His nightly bathroom visits decreased, and he began to regain a sense of control over his body. That restored control boosted his confidence and overall well-being. Beyond the physical benefits, there's a mental advantage to following a predictable routine. As you repeat these scheduled bathroom visits each evening, your brain begins to associate them with calm, relief, and preparation for rest. This routine helps reduce the anxiety that often surrounds nighttime urination and encourages a more peaceful mindset before sleep. So if you're looking for a simple, non-invasive way to reduce nighttime disturbances, give time voiding a try. A structured bathroom routine may help you sleep longer, feel more in control, and ease the emotional stress tied to frequent nighttime trips. Step number 7, building pelvic muscle strength. Though you may not often think about them, your pelvic floor muscles play a crucial role in bladder control, especially during the night. These internal muscles support the bladder and help manage the release of urine. Like any muscle group, they can weaken over time due to aging, lack of activity, or even certain medications. For many older adults, this weakening starts subtly, perhaps a bit of urgency now and then, or the occasional leak. Before long, you may find yourself waking multiple times a night, feeling as though your bladder is controlling you instead of the other way around. The good news is that these muscles can be strengthened with a little consistent effort. And better yet, you don't need special equipment or a gym membership to see results. Just a few minutes of intentional practice each day can make a noticeable difference. These exercises, known as Kegel or Kiel exercises, may sound unfamiliar, but their benefits are clear. To begin, simply tighten the muscles you would use to stop urinating midstream. Hold that contraction for a few seconds, then relax. That's 1 repetition. Start with 5 reps and gradually work up to 10. Try to complete 3 sets a day. The goal isn't to build bulky muscles. It's about retraining your body for better bladder control. Focus on consistency rather than intensity. Take Richard, for instance, a 77-year-old who had stopped attending his bowling league because nighttime leakage left him tired, frustrated, and embarrassed. He began doing Kegel exercises during TV commercial breaks, using those quiet moments while watching Westerns to rebuild his strength. Within weeks, he noticed fewer disruptions at night and a return of confidence during the day. When your body starts cooperating again, even in small ways, it boosts your motivation and trust in yourself. Strengthening your pelvic floor helps you regain control, improves sleep quality, and restores confidence in your daily life. That's the power of small habits, muscle memory, and hope working hand in hand. Final thoughts. Getting older often comes with unexpected changes, and one of the most bothersome can be waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom. But this doesn't have to become your new normal. Simple adjustments like limiting fluids in the evening, cutting down on caffeine, or practicing gentle pelvic floor exercises can help you reclaim better sleep and feel more refreshed during the day. I've seen many individuals in their 70s and 80s make significant improvements, not by discovering a miracle fix, but by tuning into their bodies and responding with care and consistency. These changes don't require perfection, just a willingness to listen to what your body's telling you and to act thoughtfully. You've earned the right to deep, uninterrupted rest. Even if you've been getting up every hour lately, it doesn't mean that pattern is permanent. Your body still has the ability to improve and recover. It simply needs your steady support. Begin with one small change, then gradually add more as you feel ready. Over time, these efforts can lead to meaningful results. The truth is, restoring bladder control and improving sleep after 70 isn't about quick fixes or medication. It's about patience, self-awareness, and believing that your comfort and quality of life still matter deeply. And they absolutely do. Thank you for being with us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment sharing one takeaway and how you'll apply it in your life. Your feedback truly matters and inspires us to keep going. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating valuable, informative content. Thanks again for watching. We can't wait to see you in the next video.